Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As they say, we're here at the Bridal Show at the zoo here in Milwaukee, and just got myself all set up. I was going to do some filming of the actual setup, but you know what happens is you end up getting really stressed out and wanting to make sure everything's okay, so I completely forgot. So anyway, we're up now, so I'll give you a kind of little bit of a rundown of what we've all got here, so bear with me a second. Okay, so I do not bring my entire setup like some people do, like those guys over there. Zoomy zoom zoom. Got those guys over there brought their entire setup. I don't do that. In part because, well, once you've got the bride and groom talking about your lights and your equipment, you've lost. So I don't. So I bring something a little bit less formalized, but still kind of a little bit cool. I've got my banner with my logo on it. My table topper, which normally I use obviously as a facade when I'm DJing. But this time we've switched it around. We've got the white side facing in, and I'm using it as a little kind of, well, basically just a little border around my table. Just makes it look a little bit better. I've got my laptop here, which we've got playing some music. Just a little bit backgroundy. I've got my website page up on the screen. I was going to do some sort of little like slideshow presentation, but well, in part I didn't really get my act together. In part because, well, I just wanted I wanted to have something that kind of tied into everything else. You know, the corporate image, the website, the whole thing. So on my table I've got candy. I always have candy, which in my case I'm really anal and got it in corporate colours. And I've got a bag for putting the drawing in, a couple of postcards, some pens, and some sheets that I have made out so that I can get people's details. So we have a drawing for some Bucks tickets, which is what this is going to be for, this little bag. Your name, address, and email address and everything down there. And then I've just got a little glow underneath from my LED color bank, just to kind of just give it a little bit of warmth. So let's have a look here. so yeah, so that's basically, this is basically the booth. So it's simple. I've got my two chairs, which they provide you with at the side here. For anybody, if you want to have a seat, we can sit and have a chat. And I don't know if you've noticed, but some people have the table right to the very front of their booth and they stand behind it. I have my table to the very back of the booth so that it invites people in. And if I'm standing behind a booth, then that's a barrier, and that's a bad thing. You don't want to have a barrier between you and your customers. So I've brought my 2009 diary to find out if I'm going to be available for gigs, and business cards in little holders, lots and lots and lots of business cards. I had these things printed up, got them made by Vistaprint. They're kind of nice. They were kind of blank on one side, ridiculously cheap as I recall, and I just print my own stuff through the laser printer on the other side, so I can tailor little postcards. And since I got top 5 in Milwaukee wedding music recently, I put that on my card. So there you have it. That's my booth, and we're here at the show. We got caricaturist, Mr. Flish right there.
We put the Zowie in Wowie.
Exactly. He said it. Couldn't have said it better myself. So we got some Tux people. And what I'll probably do is I'll get a chance to take a walk around later on when it gets a little bit quieter. But at the moment we've got some brides and grooms, so I'm going to go and check on them.